Yo dudes, welcome to the video. We've had a new influx of subscribers again, so thank you very much. It means a lot that you take the time to press the button. And I know everyone's expecting this to be the van getting lowered. Unfortunately, it's not. So basically August has kicked my ass. Yesterday, which is like, it's the 1st of September tomorrow, so yesterday, Sunday, bank holiday weekend, bank holiday Monday today. Yesterday was actually the first day I took off. So I needed some rest. And with that, my schedule kind of got thrown out of the door completely. So it's booked in for the 10th. I'll do another video on that. In this one, it's something I was going to do anyway, but I was just going to do it the next video, so essentially I've just swapped them around. So in this one, we're going to be making a bike rack. So I want to make it as cheap as possible. I've got all the stuff. It cost me 41 quid so far. I probably could have gone cheaper on the wood if I hadn't have gone to B&Q. I'm not saying they're expensive, but I could have gone to like a wood reclamation yard or anything like that. But I looked online, they were closed for COVID, so I had to pay a bit of a premium for the brand new wood, essentially. So we're going to put it right behind the driver's seat and the passenger seat. There's going to be space for 2 bikes, just in case I make a friend who rides mountain bikes as well. I've got one, don't worry. And then it's going to be attached to the van using the D-rings. So first thing I'm going to do is basically measure the distance between the 2 D-rings in the front, write that down, and then I'll use that as basically my starter piece. And yeah, let's try and make a bike rack. So distance between these, put rubber underneath the base and also attach it there. So I could probably make it a bit shorter, to be honest, and just have it attached either side with rubber so it won't slip and slide around. So this is where we're up to. So I'm doing the back bit first of all, and then once I've done the back bit I'll do the base, and then finally I'll do the front bit. Hopefully by doing it that way it'll all go together. So we've got the back bit that's going to go upright along the ground like that. That's 94 centimeters, and then the first upright bit I've done, which will basically go like that on it. Then the first upright bit will basically go like that against it and be attached. And then once we've got to that point, that should be like the whole rear bit done, and then I just need to do the base and the front bit and tidy it up. So that's all 4 of the upright bits done now. They're all exactly the same length, so I all measured the next 3 off the first one. So even if my measurement was a bit wrong in the first one, I've used all 3 of exactly the same length basically, and it's just come out that I'm going to need some more of this size wood because I don't have enough to do the bases now. What wood's got, it was only like a £5 because I had shorter pieces, so 45 now is the total approximately. It's actually more like 46 and a few pennies. So I've cut this out for the original measurement, like I said, which I think was 94 centimeters, and then I've measured 10 centimeters in. So this is where like the outside of the wheel side thing jobby goes, like this. So it's going to go like there. And then there's going to be like another one there for the uprights, so when the wheel's there, that'll be vertical, so basically the wheel will slide in between those, and then there's going to be the other ones coming along the bottom here, and then the front bit on top. So when I can put them up to the bike and everything like that, we're then going to do the front bit, and then we're going to put everything together. Hopefully I've got the screws. I'm so unorganised at the minute, it's painful. Now, I don't have any jigs or anything like that at the minute, and I want to make sure that this goes on straight and vertical, and I can't guarantee that that bottom cut there is perfect. So basically I'm using, I think it's a protractor, I don't know what they're called, but using that as the line there, and then obviously that's how I'm marking it off that side. And so hopefully when I put it together, it's all as right as it can be. Okay, so now I've marked all the way around as well as I can, so that should be, I mean, fairly accurate, but not as accurate as I would have liked. And now I'm going to drill through 2 holes in the back bit, roughly there and there, and then once we mark it all up with this one, just put the screw in, and that should hold it in place well enough for the time being. Okay, so I've taken the vertical bit and put it up against the tyre now and measured the width of the tyre. So these tyres are quite fat, so I would imagine with my downhill bike, etc., it's just going to be a little thinner than what it is now, so that should fit fine with how close I'm kind of making it. And essentially, now I've got that marking, I'm just going through exactly the same process again, and just marking everything out in pencil, outlines, and then when I've done that, I'll come in and screw them in. Okay, so this is where we're at now. So what I need to do is make sure the distance from here to here, or like wherever, because it's not even lined up because I don't have the space, but essentially from here to here is the same distance as it is from there to there. So effectively to make it as square as we can get it. Once that's done, then what I'll do is start to figure out the length of the boards that are going to go along the bottom. So I'll just measure that up, then I'll come back. So that should be roughly correct now. So I've measured the gap from there to there. so 47.5 centimeters, and then I've done it from there to there, and that's also 47.5 centimeters, so it should be nice and square, even though it's not really square because the paving slab's getting in the way. But essentially all I need to do is cut 4 of those bits 47.5 centimeters, and then that should work out. Don't take my measurements as exact if you're replicating this, because I'm still riding 26-inch wheels, and both of my bikes are 26-inch, so that's obviously where the measurements are coming from around the wheel itself. We've now got the 4 bits that are going to go along there, and it should be easier to put together now as well. So pull all this away from the bike, start attaching everything, and hope it ends up square and that it works. And so I know from before as well that this measurement here should be 6.5 centimeters, and then the same on this side as well. So if I measure them, get them into place, and then we're going to firstly attach to here, and then we'll, once those are in place and secure, we'll then attach to the back bit. So I'm going to use these bits in here. Like so. Okay, and so I'm just going to leave them loose until I'm ready to connect them to the back bit, but just have them in place, and then when I'm ready to connect the back bit, do them all at the same time. Okay, so now we're at this stage. I'm going to take them all apart. I'm going to put additional supporting braces in these here, and then I'm going to sand it down, and I've actually decided I'm going to varnish it. So take the back bit off, put the extra supports in, give it a sand and give it a varnish, and then it should be good, and fingers crossed it works. So there we go, nice and secure. So like I said, I need to put a strap going across just to hold it in place and hold the bike in place more as well, but I'll do that when I've got time to come back to it and revisit. But it was getting fairly late, so I wanted to make sure I still had some light before doing this, and obviously 2 bikes, which means 2 seats, which means 2 people can go riding. Okay, so it's all finished, it's all done. I don't know how good the video is going to be, so apologies. I'm actually in a dog and car park, and the car keeps driving in. It's a bit unnerving, to be honest. I don't know how good the video is going to be. I had to go back to work halfway through. I'm just having a really bumpy time at the minute, that's all I'm going to say about it. Hopefully it'll smooth back out. It's getting lowered on the 10th, so that was the soonest that it fit in with my schedule. So again, I'll try to get that up as quickly as possible for you. There's a car driving right up to us. I hope they don't park next to us. It's all getting a bit weird. He's got a big smile on his face and he's going to a woman in the other car. He's backing up. He flashed his lights. Right, anyway, I'm going. Have a good one. I'll see you later. Hopefully things will improve and we'll get back on schedule. Anyway, see you later. Bye.